Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome in. Sorry that we're a little bit later than we should have been, and sorry for like the setup. I feel like that it kind of looks good though. We tried to.
It's Christmas.
It's yeah, still Christmas over here because we clearly have not had time to take anything down. Very shortly, probably next weekend, we're gonna take down all the Christmas stuff, have a new background, all that sort of thing. But Happy New Year to everybody. I feel like that we need those little. There you go. We just did it for you. Happy New Year. Thank you all for being here. And we're so excited to kick off the new year with a live stream being our first video back. Hopefully, everyone had a happy holidays, got to spend time with family and friends, do all those things, and had a great holiday season. But we're excited to be back on YouTube, back in school, back to work.
Are we?
Back to everything. So, yes. And Heidi's here, which is fun because sometimes live streams don't work out, but I'm glad that this one worked out with Heidi's super busy school schedule. Lots of practicing. So this is great. So Caitlin,
Lots of practicing.
Welcome in and thanks for being here. Caitlin and Austin. Stacy, hello, welcome in and Happy New Year. And Caitlin, Happy New Year. Too bad that we couldn't celebrate, but we'll get to celebrate it very, very soon. Yes, we're excited about this live stream. I'm just going to have a drink of water and then we'll introduce it and talk about it. We're going to talk about some Disney stuff. We'll talk about towards the end kind of our goals that we maybe have for ourselves. Here's some goals from you guys in the chat as well. And then some goals and things to come from our YouTube channel in 2023. So cheers.
Exciting. Cheers to our water
some water
and our water glasses.
Yes, and we'll share some news on some stuff because I know that not everybody follows us on Instagram. So sometimes this is the best way to share some news and you might have missed it. So we're going to play some games here today. We're going to take it back to kind of what we used to do all the time. I know lately we've been like ranking stuff and doing drafts. But we're going to play some games because I'm excited about the games that we used to play. I love playing them and I can't wait. So the first one today is going to be new. And before I do that, I just wanted to see if anybody has any questions or comments, how your holiday season was. How's your new year so far? We'll talk about goals, like I said, at the end. So you can save like a goal or two that you have towards the end. And we'll all talk about our goals very briefly just to kind of see what everybody's got going on in the new year. But if we don't have any further questions or any comments, we're going to get into this because there's lots actually to talk about with all of the Disney things coming in 2023. Now, when I made my list, I stuck to Disney World mostly, and then all of like the Disney movies and shows and sort of overarching Disney things. But I kind of didn't really do all of the parks because if I did that, there'd be so many. We'll touch on briefly some things that are in parks overseas or Disneyland. But for us, we've only been to Disney World. That's probably where we'll go next. So for us, it's just more realistic to talk about those things because we know more about Disney World. So shall we do this?
Yep.
I always forget to share the screen. Here we go. You know I love an intro, so it's time to play our first game of the night. Excited or not? And of course, as always, you're going to get to play along down below in the chat if you're excited or what, Heidi?
Or nah with a W.
Or nah with the W. I just put a W because it's more fun. It should be an H, but like nah sounds... No, it's more fun. Nah, like really like enunciate that end. The Gabby channel, welcome in. Hello, happy new year to you. Hopefully you're doing well. But yes, excited or nah. And we're gonna base this off of a scale. Now I created an excitement scale to see how excited you are, and we're gonna use this scale when you put your level of excitement in the chat on each of the topics that we'll talk about. Some of these we're going to lump in together. Some we'll save for another game later on. But all of these things will be Disney 2023 related. So are we ready to see the scale?
Yep.
Here we go. And I'll run you through the scale. So here is our excitement scale. 1 being the least, 5 being the most. And I'll run down each of the options so that we all know when we're voting what that vote means. And you can either say the number or the little comment at the bottom. So excitement level number 1 is Lewis playing in a band. He's excited about it. Can't wait to either be human or play with some humans in a jazz band. So Lewis playing in a band is excitement level 1. Excitement level 2 will be Russell going on an adventure. You know, he loves that. He just wants to be helpful and go on some adventures. So that will be level number 2. Level 3 is Olaf in summer. You know, Olaf loves summer. He wants to be in summer, so he's excited about it. So Olaf in summer. Level 4 will be the toys being played with at Sunnyside. So they're excited. They get to go to Sunnyside. They're finally going to get played with. So that is level 4. And level 5, which is the highest excitement level, is Rapunzel getting to see the lanterns. And she's been waiting her whole life for that. She's dreamed of it. So that is level 5. So again, level 1, Lewis in a band. Level 2, Russell's adventure. Level 3, Olaf in summer. 4, Toy Story Sunnyside. And 5, Rapunzel seeing the lanterns. So when I bring up the topics, this is the scale that we're going to use. So if we think that we're ready, do you think that you got it, Heidi? The excitement level?
Yep.
And if not, just you can do the numbers. But I just thought it'd be more fun to kind of add a little Disney flair to each number, if you know what I mean. So 1 to 5, if you forget the character or the little movie scale, you can just use 1 to 5. The Gabby channel says, happy to be a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. We appreciate that.
Yes.
So much. So we're going to start off, and I'm kind of going to go like as the year goes on, kind of what's happening. So the first thing is primarily at Disneyland, which we've never been to, and we're probably not going to get to go to for this celebration unless it lasts potentially till 2024 if we go for D23 Expo. A lot of ifs. Yeah. But it is the Disney 100 Years of Wonder, and we'll just encompass that with everything that comes with it. And I'll run down some of the stuff, but obviously there's lots of merch coming out, characters dressed up in their platinum outfits at Disneyland, but as well, Disneyland is going to get some decor, some platinum stuff. The castle is going to be overlaid, kind of like Walt Disney World did for the 50th. And there will be 2 new nighttime shows at Disneyland Resort. The first being Wondrous Journeys, and that will have a tribute to every single Disney animated movie in that show. So not Pixar stuff, but just Walt Disney animated. And then over at Disney's California Adventure, they will have a new update to World of Color, which is the show that's on the water, that comes out of the water. And they're going to have lots of movies. Encanto, Coco, Lion King. They showed a bunch of stills, and it looks awesome. There's like Avengers, Baby Yoda's on there. Lots of cool things. So Heidi, what's your excitement level for all of the things happening for Disney's 100 Years of Wonder?
I will say number 3.
That's fair. That's good.
Only because I'm not going there. So it's a bit hard to be excited because I probably won't experience it.
Yeah.
But if I was going, it would be nice.
Yes, for sure. I think there's lots of cool things. I love just any like anniversary stuff. It always brings cool stuff. I think the extent of what we'll be able to do is like the merch, potentially get some of that stuff to commemorate, like maybe a pin or something, because we may not be there.
Yeah.
Potentially I might be there, not at Disneyland, but at Disney World for the 100 years. You might as well. No, not to Disneyland. But I would say that I'm as well level 3 because it doesn't like directly affect us.
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool. I would love to see World of Color because I just think that would be cool. And I think that a nighttime show showing every Disney like animated movie is pretty cool. Yeah. It's a pretty cool concept. They played that song at D23 Expo, so you can check it out. I didn't want to pull up a bunch of pictures of everything because then we're just going to flip on back and forth. So Caitlin is also level 3. So Olaf in summer, excited. Stacy says the same. I would say 3. I'm strictly a Walt Disney World girl, so I won't be there for it, but good for them. That's how I feel. Good for them, Stacy. Disneyland. I think that Disney World, we'll talk about later, that the replacement to Harmonious will have something to do with the 100 Years of Wonder. Is kind of the rumor. So we'll touch on that. But so that's the first thing out of the way is the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. And if you're curious on the actual day for the 100 years is October 16th of 2023. So later on in the year. Yeah. So I feel like all of this stuff is going to start like in January, like this month, kind of like the celebration at Disneyland. But the actual day will be October 16th. So I think that'd be pretty cool. If you were at a park on that day, I feel like they got to do some cool stuff on like the 100th day. Oh, for sure. Like if they do Disney Plus Day, they do like the hats and things. They got to do something really, really cool for 100 years. I think that's a pretty big deal.
Maybe it's a pin. I'd like it to be a pin. It's probably not.
I would like it like 100-year day.
It could be if they give it
could be 100-year day.
Like for Disney Plus Day.
Yeah.
Sure, they can do a pin.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So if you're just joining us as well, be sure to like the stream. It helps us out so much. If you're new, consider subscribing. We go live often. We have videos usually twice a week, but now that we're starting up again, yes, in December was busy, but January we'll touch on. We're going to have some more videos coming out more regularly. The next one, before I refresh the excitement scale, because I want to kind of show it again for people that are joining, is Splash Mountain is closing at Disney World, not announced at Disneyland yet, on January 23rd. So this month, Splash Mountain will be closed. And you can either take this on your level of excitement for Splash Mountain closing and Tiana's new ride opening in the year after, or just Splash Mountain closing on its own, or whatever that you want to rate this. I think maybe Splash Mountain closing would be a better excitement level, right?
Well, who's excited for that?
I guess. But like, I mean, if you're excited, then you're excited that the Tiana ride's coming.
Maybe just the
that
Tiana
makes sense.
ride.
Okay, so if you're excited for the Tiana ride, where are you at on the excitement for Tiana's?
Not for a while.
No, 2024. But this is like the steps to get there. So I thought that I'd throw it in here. Where are you at for Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Maybe 4.
Yeah.
Well, because it's so far away. So how can you be excited
that's
when
fair.
It's like a million?
It's pretty far away.
A million years away.
But I guess like I'm in between like that, like 4 and 5.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I love Princess and the Frog. I know that a lot of people love Splash Mountain. What I'm excited about is it's the same track. It'll be kind of the same vibe. I think just updated and adding that movie, I think will be pretty cool.
It didn't hit me that like when we were there. Because what they did was like, they're like, oh, it's closing. And then they like didn't close it for so long.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And then we were like, I was like, I'm not even going to be able to ride it because I hadn't even ridden it somehow. I don't know how that happened.
I know.
And then our last trip, we obviously rode it a few times.
Yeah.
Did we ride it a few times?
Yeah, twice, I think.
Twice. But then I didn't even think about like, oh, this will be the last time I ever ride it.
I know, me neither.
Oh.
So who knows?
That's okay.
It'll be like, just over like a year to 2 years. I think it'll open late 2024.
Wow.
So it's pretty much 2 years away.
And so
for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So we'll see
you in 2025 or later.
Yes. I'm excited about it though. So I would say that I'm also a 4 Sunnyside Toy Story excited for that one. So I'll pull it up again before we move on, because now we're going to move on to February stuff. We're going to kind of go through the year. This is the excitement scale. If you're just joining us, we're going to talk about all things Disney in the year 2023, parks, movies, shows, all that stuff. And we're going to rank everything on this excitement scale. You can use the number, you can use the character. So for example, number 1 is Lewis in a band. He's excited about being in the band. Russell going on an adventure. Olaf in summer. The Toy Story toys. Olaf. I really enunciated that. The toys and Toy Story getting played with at Sunnyside. And Tiana seeing the lanterns.
Not Tiana. Oh
my goodness. It's because I'm thinking about Tiana. Rapunzel seeing the lanterns. But we're talking about Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
My goodness.
And Splash Mountain closing. Caitlin's at a 4. So she's Sunnyside excited. I think it's going to be great. Like I said, I'm excited that they're keeping the track the same. It's going to be a long ride. There'll be music, like animatronics. I think Splash Mountain's a really, really good ride system. And the length is awesome for the wait. Even though you may get wet, I think that that's a really, really good thing. Yes. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, it's not that big of a deal to get a little bit.
Oh, a little bit wet?
Yeah, on the ride.
I'd dry quick, as long as you're not wearing jeans. I think if you're wearing any jean material. Right?
Did I wear jeans?
Yeah,
I wore
jean shorts
and
on full-on jeans.
Or when we went on the river.
Oh, I could never wear full-on jeans. I know some people do. Some people do wear full-on jeans. I see people there and I'm like, how can you?
In the winter, maybe, if it was like.
Even still, we were there. We were there in June and we saw someone at Animal Kingdom in a June, a hoodie, in a hat, a hoodie, and jeans. Like a toque.
For sure.
Caitlin says, sad for Brer Rabbit, but excited for Tiana. Yes, for sure. Stacy says, 4 is good. This ride needed an update, and I think the Tiana theme will be a big upgrade. I agree. I think it's going to be cool. I think it'll fit super well at Disneyland because that whole area is kind of like New Orleans Square, and they're going to do like a restaurant. I think that'll be really cool. Okay, so we're going to touch on movies, like I said. Some of them I kept on their own, and then other ones I'm going to save on for later with a different game because they're kind of bunched together. I don't want to talk about each and every one. But the first one is the first Marvel movie of 2023, and it comes out next month on February 17th, perfect for Valentine's Day, roughly. If you want to go see a Valentine's Day movie, go see Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, which comes out just after Valentine's Day, which is exciting. So I think this will be our Valentine's Day movie of choice. Will be Ant-Man and the Wasp, right, Heidi? We talked about it.
I forgot that we talked about it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Where are you at on your excitement level for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania?
I'm excited to go. Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
I'm excited to go to the movies for Valentine's Day, so that's good.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the actual level of excitement is maybe Russell on Adventure.
Really?
I don't really know anything about that.
Okay.
Because I only like specific Marvel movies
stuff.
And
That's
characters. Fair. And I saw the trailer. And I was just like,
I'm excited because they're introducing Kang, who's going to be the new, like basically like a Thanos, the overarching like villain of this phase and the next phase. So I'm excited. I'm at a 5. Like this is one of the Marvel movies.
I hope it's not like when I saw Spider-Man and I was just like,
oh, I know. That was so sad. Poor Spider-Man. Caitlin's at a 3. She's with you, Olaf and Summer. And Remy. 2. Oh, sorry. Oh, yes. You did say 2. Sorry. Remy says hello.
Hi, Remy.
Sorry. Hi, cuties is what she's talking.
She didn't.
She's talking about you.
You're making stuff up now.
Sorry. She said hi, cuties. She's talking about you. You're level 2. I'm level 5. Plural. Caitlin's level 3. That's what
you're just making stuff up in the chat now.
Sorry. I don't know. One, I kind of stopped caring about Marvel after Endgame, maybe because Thor and Doctor Strange weren't good. See, this is interesting because I've heard that Marvel fatigue is a real thing, not for me, but for some people. So that proves to be true that it is for some people.
Maybe because you're like, it's just so long into it. People in my classes were talking about this the other day, and they're like, "Oh, I don't get the hype," and I was like, "Well, there's a lot of hype." So I
think now there's a lot to watch if you want to be super connected, like the Disney Plus shows.
It's hard to keep up.
And I think, like she said there, those movies like Thor and Doctor Strange were okay, not like super great. I love Black Panther. Yeah, Wanda's great.
But Thor was a bit.
I'm hoping that some of these will redeem it, and I hope that Kang is a good villain, and that this movie, like I don't like super love the Ant-Man movies, but I hope that Kang will make this one
maybe
like better and kind of progress and get back to. I feel like the last Marvel movies last year didn't really have like an overarching story where they all connect, whereas I feel like this will help because Kang's that villain for all of them. I think it'll kind of connect like movies back again, which will make me happy. Julia also says, hey, cuties too. Cuties plural, apparently.
Plural.
Okay, so Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I'm at a 5, you're at a 2, and Caitlin was at a 3. That's the consensus, right, of the mix-up?
Yep.
I was confused. And a 1. We got a 1 in the chat as well. Okay.
Just the whole scale.
The whole scale. We're covering everything. And I'm going to pull it up one more time for those that are just joining because I can see that number going up and down. Last time here. Excitement scale, there we are, so that you're not confused. 1 to 5. And if you want to use my fun prompts, you totally can to the fun characters. So there we go. The Gabby channel says, I'm not a big Marvel movie fan, but it sounds good. Maybe a 2. There we go. She's with you, Heidi, on that one.
Yes.
The next prompt here is a new nighttime show coming to Magic Kingdom. The details of this one is it's supposed to come after the 50th is over because Enchantment was for the 50th, which could be April 1st. It will have the Happily Ever After anthem a part of it, which means the song only.
People.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the same show that you know and love.
Oh.
The song will come back, and the rumor is it will be a mix of the best parts of Enchantment and Happily Ever After put together and adding more new movies like Coco and Encanto.
Will include the Enchantment song?
It will not. It will include the Happily Ever After song.
But what if it included both?
Well, then I'm fine. Controversial opinion. You Are the Magic from Enchantment is better than Happily Ever After. Controversial. That show is great. I listen to that soundtrack like daily.
Well, not everyone. Most people.
Everyone's leaving the stream now as I'm saying that. But where are you at on an excitement level for the new updated Happily Ever After song with the fireworks show coming to Magic Kingdom? Potentially April 1st because the 50th ends the day before.
Okay. May, June.
Caitlin's leaving.
Bye, Caitlin.
Bye.
Sorry. Hopefully you're still our friend. But she
You
already knows where we stand.
You are the magic. Dun, 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 dun. I just love that so much. Caitlin's at a 5. Rapunzel seeing those lanterns. That's look. This is gonna be Caitlin right here when the show starts.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a Rapunzel there. So happy.
No, I'll probably just say a 5 as well because like I don't know. I don't have like a super like nostalgia to any fireworks show in particular, so I'm not like gonna be heartbroken that it's a new thing because I feel like I like new things sometimes.
Yeah,
it's fun to see new stuff happening.
It is.
So I am excited. That's all. So we'll say 5 because I'm excited, and we're probably gonna see it.
Yes, I would say that I'm also at a 5. I just love like new things. And even though like things have to go, like I love that song, I can always listen to that song. So if I want, but I like seeing new things. I'm excited that it'll be updated and they'll add new movies to it, maybe new scenes. Yeah, the song is a good song. It's not like it's a terrible song. I just like the other one better. But Happily Ever After is a great song. I'm excited to hear it again. I think the atmosphere, if you're there that first time, would be so cool to like see that show. Then we
watched it the first time like separately, and then we watched it in the rain, and then we were like, woo.
Yeah, and I still love it. So I'm at a 5 as well. I just like new things. I love a fireworks show, and I'm excited for it because it means that there's like a new era coming in, new things. I think with the 50th being over, we'll touch on one thing as well that I'm a bit sad about, confused about. We'll talk about that later. But the new nighttime show, I think
sad and confused.
I think most people
sad about it.
You know what it is. I know.
I know.
Most people are going to be at a 5. Like Stacey is 5. Happily Ever After was the show my family first saw back in 2017. Our first trip to Disney World. I love the song, all the feels. There we go. So I'm excited that they can bring that song back for all of us and for especially the people who absolutely love it and will just get chills down their spine when that plays for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
This next thing has been a long time coming, and it is Tron Light Cycle Run opening at Walt Disney World. And this was supposed to open for a while. It kept getting pushed back, obviously, because of COVID and then like budget stuff and people working on it. It was a whole deal. But this will open in spring of this year, probably in April. People think the end of March, beginning of April. They're going to probably do cast member previews and all that stuff in March. So this will be coming sooner than later. And this will be the fastest attraction in terms of like a roller coaster at Walt Disney World.
I feel surprised about that because isn't Rock and Roller Coaster fast? Like,
yes, I don't know if it's like averaged out or like, if it's just.
Yeah, it has to be like overall.
Like the duration or the top speed. Rock and Roller Coaster goes 0 to 60. Yeah. So 60 miles per hour. Like Guardians goes just over 50. So they're probably close. So Tron could go maybe just over 60.
Okay, maybe Rock and Roller Coaster is misleading to me. It's just.
But I think it's because it's like a bang. It's like 0 to 60 in 2 seconds is like crazy
that makes
fast.
Sense.
Disney Mertz, welcome in. He says 5. Tron is my jam. There we go. He's excited for that one.
Yep.
5, love roller coasters. I knew this would be a popular one. Heidi, where do you stand?
Out of 5. I just like to try new things. So I'm excited when they come out with new rides because I feel like that's my favorite part. And I like how it's like a thrill.
Yes, a thrill ride.
Because
it gives Magic Kingdom a much needed, I think, boost, and especially Tomorrowland a boost. Caitlin's at a 5 as well. I'm going to be at a 4. And the only reason I'm at a 4
you might not fit in it.
Yes, it's because I don't know for sure how the fit is going to be. I've heard that they're going to be adding a like seat or row that is for like
accessibility.
Yeah, or for bigger guests who won't fit. They don't have that overseas because that's not really a problem over there. But in America and like North America,
until we go
there's taller people, bigger people, so it is a challenge. So for myself, being taller and bigger as well, I think it may be difficult. I haven't really ever seen, but hopefully we can make it happen. If not, I am glad at least that I can ride some sort of seat. But I feel like it will like not be the same experience because it's not going to be the same leaning over.
Is it the same Flight Passage?
No, like I would say that it's kind of just more like riding a motorcycle, but you're really leaned over forward and there are leg restraints.
Is that not what Flight of Passage is?
Yeah, but I think like on that one, you're more straight up on Flight of Passage and you can choose to lean over. This one, I think that you're actually
forced,
like leaning forward.
It's better on Flight of Passage
a motorcycle.
to lean over, though.
Yeah, but I think this one is only iffy to me because I don't know for sure in the fit. So I don't want to be like a 5 out of 5, super
Well,
excited and then be disappointed. So everybody put out good vibes for me for Tron that I'll fit on this one. Austin is as well out of 5.
Yes.
This has been a long time coming. New attractions are always great. Disney Mert says, I'm debating going to Disney World this year because it's Tron's 40th. I'm turning 40 and the ride will be open by meeting. It seems like a sign. That does seem like a sign.
Cool.
That is very, very cool. So hopefully that comes true. Your birthday wish comes true.
Yeah.
And hopefully my wish of fitting on the ride comes true. So Tron Light Cycle Run will be opening very, very soon. And hopefully we'll get to experience that as well this year if things happen.
Yes.
The next thing is a restaurant, which is fun. Food's fun. And this is the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue Table Service Restaurant that's opening in Toy Story Land, right when you kind of walk in past the Woody Toy Story Land sign. It'll be on the right there, and this will be a sit-down table service. And the rumor is that this may feature Toy Story character dining, where the Toy Story characters will be at the restaurant, sort of like at Crystal Palace or Chef Mickey's. A character dining experience.
That's new information to me.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of like a barbecue style restaurant. Not too sure what they'll have. They haven't really talked about that, but that will open sometime in spring as well, or summer of this year, 2023.
Hopefully spring.
So where are you at with this one?
When you first said food, I was like zoning out because I don't really sit down.
Yeah, for food. Yeah.
Not really for me.
Yeah.
But this one I like because I like barbecue.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Yeah.
Which one? What level?
Oh yeah, I forgot we're doing levels 5.
You already forgot about my graphic?
I'm sorry, the Rapunzel with seeing the lanterns.
There you go. So you're at a 5 out of 5. I'm at a 4, which is fitting. It's the Toy Story characters. Just because I don't know really if I would prefer to go there over Woody's.
Yeah, I love Woody's.
But I feel like we'll have to try it, of course, one time. But I think it won't be somewhere.
Is it going to be, it's not all you can eat?
I don't really know. I don't really know if there's like too many details. All that I saw when I did my research was that it opens spring or summer.
Because what if it was like all you can eat, like
barbecue? Hey, then maybe. But
I don't
know how I feel about an all you can eat because I've never done it at Disney World.
I would do that.
You would do that? So
because I would just love that.
We got a 5, all about the food. Chef's kiss. There we go. Mwah. Manny, welcome in. Thanks for being here. 4, that would be awesome. They should have face characters from time to time. There we go. Maybe they can add some characters. Like I said, that's a rumor that they may do Toy Story dining, probably like Woody, Buzz, Jessie, Bo Peep, maybe, because those are characters that you could meet. So I'm excited. I think that'll be cool. I'm always up for adding new food, and I feel like it'll be really, really themed very well. If you've seen like the concept art and pictures, it looks really cool, and there's lots of characters in there. So
I wonder how big it will be.
That'll be fun. Yeah, I think that there's got to be some space because I feel like it will be popular. People love Toy Story. People love character meals if that's what happens. So I think that'll be a cool one. The next one, we're going to do some movies here. We'll kind of bang these out, and then I'll come back to some of them after once we play a different game. But we're going to start with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which comes out on May 5th to kick off the summer movie season. This will be the final installment of this version of the Guardians of the Galaxy, is what the synopsis said, and we don't know really what that means, but where are you at? Where are you at on Guardians 3?
I'm actually at a 4.
Wow. Okay. Cosmic Rewind bump, I think.
Yeah, well, yes, I think so. And also, there's a lot of characters involved in it. I feel like it's funny. I like comedy.
Yeah, the trailer looks good. It looks like serious but fun.
Yeah, so I think that I'm excited about it. So I will say 4.
I'm also 5 out of 5, just like Quantumania. The Guardians are a group of characters that I love. I love Rocket and Groot. The holiday special, I love Mantis. She was hilarious. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what they do with the characters. Obviously, it's kind of going to leave off right after the holiday special, actually, is what they're talking about, which will be kind of, they're going to go find Gamora, and who knows what else will happen. But I'm excited about it. I'm sad to see what's going to happen if this is the final version of this Guardians, what that means. But I'm excited, and I like Guardians more because of Cosmic Rewind. So I think that is pretty fun, and I'm excited about it. So number 5 for me, we have a number 4. I always worry about sequels. That's fair. I didn't like the second Guardians as much as the first, so Hopefully the third can redeem. And I think the Gabby channel is talking about the restaurant. She says definitely 5. I love Toy Story. And Manny says 4. I'll probably go watch it in Disney Springs. That's cool. That's always fun. We saw Frozen 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home in Disney Springs. 2 great movies. One Heidi thinks is great.
Yep.
And it's not Spider-Man. And then the next one that we'll touch on its own is The Little Mermaid, which comes out May 26th. This will be a live action adaptation. It will feature all of the songs that you love, but also some new songs written by the original composer Alan Menken and Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did music for Encanto. So, and Hamilton, obviously. But yes, Encanto. Where are you at for The Little Mermaid?
I will say I'm at a 4.
A 4? Why a 4?
I'll say I'm at a 4 because it was never like Little Mermaid, like wasn't my favorite growing up. And this is, since it's a remake, you know, that's why. And also, but I am excited to see it still.
Yes, well, we have this is kind of the opinion that some people have as well. They need to stop with the live action. They're all terrible. I would sit at a 4 as well. I loved Aladdin. I thought it was so good, and that's coming from somebody who loves the animated one. I love Robin Williams. I love the genie, and I thought that Will Smith did a great job. I liked the movie. Beauty and the Beast I liked as well. Lion King was a bit interesting because it was kind of just like a live action animated. So that one's kind of difficult. I hope that this one makes me like The Little Mermaid more than the cartoon does, because I didn't love like The Little Mermaid. I don't love Ariel, but I think this movie looks stunning from the trailer. The only reason I'm at a 4 is because Melissa McCarthy is Ursula, and I love Melissa McCarthy, but I don't know if she could be Ursula. I feel like I'm just going to see Melissa McCarthy.
I wonder what she's going to look like.
I know. And it's kind of going to be like The Rock. Like when I see The Rock in movies, I don't like really like think it's the character. It's like The Rock to me.
It's just going to be
and
like
I feel like that Melissa McCarthy with like tentacles and stuff will be what I see. So I don't know. The Gabby channel, yes, was talking about a Guardian. She's at a 5, Love Groot and Rocket. Stacy says controversial, maybe a 1. I don't like the live action remakes. There we go. So the same as before. Manny says 4. The young lady has a beautiful voice, and I'm looking forward to that for sure. And Caitlin says 5. I'm so excited, and the teaser trailer made me cry. It was really emotional. It was really beautiful. And I think, like, honestly, lots of the hate that they're getting for it, I think, is unfair, and I'm excited to see it. So I hope that people give it a chance. And I hope that it makes me like The Little Mermaid, because, like I said, the cartoon one I'm not super in on. We'll come back to some of these after, because these are kind of like lower level movies that I don't really know if we're super excited about. Maybe some people in the chat will be, but we'll kind of talk about some other things, and then we'll kind of play that with a different game. So we're going to talk about the world of Frozen that's opening at Hong Kong Disneyland. And this will be a segue into a game later as well, very briefly, but
is it a trivia game?
No. It's a whole land opening at Hong Kong Disneyland, and it'll be the first Frozen land in a Disney park. So I know that we're not probably going to Hong Kong anytime soon.
Nope.
But where are you at for a Frozen land, I guess, coming to a Disney park? Because it could open up potential for more Frozen lands at other parks in the future.
5 then.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, because you'd like if they brought that over to Disneyland or Disney World?
I think so.
It's got the whole like the castle and the whole Kingdom of Arendelle, new rides. I feel like it looks really cool.
There, I just feel like are just next level.
Yep.
Because I don't really like the Frozen ride at Walt Disney World.
I know.
Sorry, everyone.
That's fair. I feel like
I love Frozen too.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't do for me.
That's fair.
I would love to go and experience the Frozen in Hong Kong, but not anytime soon.
It's fair. Kyrus Drews says 3. Sounds interesting. Manny says 2. I honestly can't do Frozen anymore. There we go. And the Gabby channel says, I think a 4. I think the animation. Oh, sorry. This is about The Little Mermaid. I don't know if the live action will be as good as the animation. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm at a 5 as well, because I'm all for new lands and new things. Any like new stuff I just think is cool. And Disney likes to like repurpose things like they're doing with like Tron, for example, or like bringing things to other parks. So I think that Frozen is a land that I think would be very popular. People love Frozen. They could do lots with it. So I'm all for new stuff. So I'd also be at a 5 out of 5 on a new Frozen land. Stacy says 3, we need Arendelle in Disney World. There we go. I would agree. People would love Frozen for sure. Okay. We'll touch on some more and then we'll play our next game. Harmonious being replaced in late 2023 with a new show, but it will end when the 50th ends and be replaced by Epcot Forever as an interim show until the new show comes later in 2023.
I don't understand that.
This was what I talked about where I'm sad and confused because
Why
Harmonious...
are they doing an interim show?
I guess because the other one's not ready. And Harmonious is for the 50th, so that'll end on March 31st or 30th.
But we didn't even know it was for the 50th. I didn't even know that.
So a new show will come in 2023, but for now it'll be Epcot Forever, which was a show that was before Harmonious and after, I think it's like Illuminations. Yeah, for like a few weeks. And then it had to stop because then COVID happened. So I think that it was only out for a few weeks, maybe, or a month at the most.
People like it?
I think that people really liked it. But apparently the new show coming in late 2023 will have something to do with the 100 Years of Wonder. And we'll use drone technology.
What's the 100 Years of Wonder? Like
the Disney 100 Years.
Oh,
and we'll replace the barges. That's what it said in the article. There's no way they're replacing those barges.
They're going to have drones
like I don't Paris? Think... Yes, that's what the rumor is that they're going to use technology like in Paris, take out the barges, use water and drones like World of Color and the Paris drones. And that's a rumor.
But the 100 year, when is that? Like, when is this new show coming? If it's for the 100 years, I thought the 100 years is next year.
Well, so it's this year, starting in October is the 100 like anniversary. So people think it's going to come at the end of the year, like to fit with that anniversary. I don't know. I'm low on this because I love Harmonious. I think they should have just added to Harmonious and kept it. I think it fits so well. I've said this like over and over on our shows that I don't mind the barges because like to me, they're not a bother. I don't know. Caitlin says 1, so stupid, LOL. Stacy says 3, lukewarm about this. Harmonious to me was amazing. We only saw it once in October, but why get rid of it? So good. I cried. Manny says 3. I don't know how that will go over with people. I agree. I think that it'll be interesting to see like this new show if we get to see like Epcot Forever because we haven't seen that. And I'm interested on new shows, but I'm going to say that I'm at a 2 on this because I like Harmonious. I like new things, but I'm almost at a 1. Like I'm so confused by like ending a show, putting a show briefly for 6 months and then adding a new show.
Yeah, I just don't
get it. It just seems kind of odd. And Harmonious is like excellent. Like if you have seen Harmonious, you know that it's very, very good. And we love it.
I didn't vote.
Oh, sorry, you didn't vote. Where are you at?
I don't know. I guess 2 as well.
Yes.
Sure, I'll just...
Kirst Drew says 3. It's whatever.
I just don't understand.
And Stacy says what we're all thinking but don't want to say. Who cares about the barges? Look up. The barges don't matter to me. And if they give me a good show like Harmonious, I'm not bothered because like I'm not looking across the lagoon. I'm riding rides, eating food, and I like Harmonious exactly. So if I gotta have these big barges in the water, give me Harmonious and I'm fine. The last one that we're gonna touch on before we get to the kind of like the new games that we're gonna play is the kind of like update to Epcot when the construction is over. And Stacey, don't be sorry because we talk about it all the time about those barges. So I appreciate you saying it too, because like the show's awesome and there's lots to do at Epcot and I like appreciate that park more. So for me, the barges don't bother me. So the last one that we'll touch on here before we get to the next game to finish the 2023 stuff is World Celebration and Journey of Water with Moana will open at Epcot, and that will be all of that construction that's kind of going on. That's just crazy construction. All of that will be completed, and we'll have a new attraction and some new buildings. The World Celebration building will basically be a few buildings, some stages, gardens. The buildings will house like some of the festival stuff. There'll be like artists in there. You can do culinary classes to see how the food's made for the festivals. Lots of cool stuff. There's going to be a Mickey and Friends greeting area in one of the buildings, and then a Dreamer's Point Walt Disney statue, sort of like a statue that's at Magic Kingdom.
This is all the Moana thing?
So this is all like World Celebration, and then the Moana stuff is kind of in the same area. So all this stuff is World Celebration. Yes, it'll have the Walt Disney statue, him sitting on like a bench, and it's called Dreamer's Point. And then the Journey of Water will be a walk through water attraction, talking about like water conservation and that kind of stuff. If you've seen the picture that Disney Parks posted with Tafiti, she looks awesome. Really, really cool. So for me, I'm at a 5 out of 5 because, like Stacey said, 5, excited for new things. I just think that Epcot, like adding new stuff is great. Cosmic Rewind was incredible. I know this isn't going to be some like thrill attraction, but I think it'll be cool to have like a new movie in the parks, and kind of these new buildings with like stages where artists can perform, like gardens, meet and greet and stuff. I just think it's going to be really, really nice once it's all done. And if you want to look up some photos, there are some photos released of kind of the concept art about how it's going to look. So where would you be at with this new Epcot like update and construction being over?
I will say 5 because I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah, and I'm excited about like the Journey of Water thing will be cool. Moana's a cool movie. I think water's a cool like subject. I think it's cool how we'll get to like learn about it and stuff and kind of see some beautiful stuff. So I'm excited about it. Manny says 4, reminds me of the Backlot Studio Tour from MGM to see how things are made. There we go. That's a good comparison. And Kyrus Drew says 5. So everybody's excited about this new Epcot sort of expansion and construction being over. So that's really, really cool. So we're going to move on to another game to kind of get through the rest of this stuff quicker than touching on each subject one by one. So here we go. So this is an OG game, an original Sunny Sit Down Day 1 game. One's got to go. And basically how this is going to work is I'm going to give 3 different things and you will pick which one has to go, which basically means your least excited like project or thing out of the things that I name, because a lot of these I kind of just want to get through before we talk about some other things. But there still are lots of Disney things to talk about. So one's got to go, and play along down below in the chat as well. So we're going to finish off the summer movies that Disney is releasing, and we'll talk about those right now. And we'll touch on Elemental, which is the new Pixar movie coming out with like the fire and water and kind of the different elements. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which comes out on June 30th. And then The Marvels, which comes out on July 28th. So 3 movies that don't kind of have a lot of buzz around them right now. I don't really think. So Heidi, if you had to pick one that has to go, which one are you going to say bye-bye to?
I will pick Indiana Jones because I've never watched Indiana Jones in my life. So
that's fair.
But I would like to see the show at Walt Disney World, but I didn't.
I know, but we didn't get to. So next time we got to see that stunt show for sure.
Be a new thing for me.
There we go. For me, I would say that I'm most excited about The Marvels because it's a Marvel movie. But then the other 2, I've never seen any other Indiana Jones movie. So I'm going to have to watch them. I just like watching movies. So I'm going to see all 3 of these. But I'm going to say Elemental is kind of low on my list, only because I don't know. It seems kind of like Inside Out to me, which is fine. But also, I don't know. It didn't kind of give me that like wow factor, which I know that it really wouldn't because it's like an animated Pixar movie. But I just don't really know if it looks like a theater movie, if that makes any sense.
It looks like it's about Romeo and Juliet.
And maybe it is. But like Elemental and Indiana Jones are close only because I haven't seen Indiana Jones. So for me, it's kind of hard to talk about that one as well. Kyrus Drew says Marvels. Again, not really excited for Marvel. There we go. Stacy says Indiana Jones has to go. It's irrelevant. Manny says Elemental has to go. Love Marvel and Indy. And then Stacy says, I meant to say irrelevant to 2023. Those movies are so old now. That's fair. I think it's been, I don't even know how many years. When I looked it up, it was like over, is like maybe almost like 20 years. It's been like a long time since Indiana Jones. So it's going to be very interesting for all those kind of diehard people who love Indiana Jones to see this new movie.
Do you think a lot of people like it? Like,
I don't know. I feel like the trailers, like when I looked at them, didn't do too well. Like, and that's why that we didn't kind of do like a reaction, because I haven't seen them, and also it kind of just didn't really have a lot of buzz. So for me, I don't really know. Like, I haven't seen them. I know people who like them, but it's just kind of not for me. The next two things, we'll just do two things, are Haunted Mansion related. And the first is the Haunted Mansion movie, which comes out August 11th. And this will be not the same or a sequel to the Eddie Murphy movie, because that one is like not related to this one. It was a good movie, in my opinion. I enjoy it. People don't like it. But this will kind of be apparently a single mother and her son who buy this house in Louisiana off of an estate sale. And then they hire a bunch of people to come in, like a priest and like a spirit finder and different things to help them with this haunted mansion, which is kind of a cool concept. So we'll see how that goes. And the second haunted mansion thing is the Hatbox Ghost coming to Walt Disney World in the Haunted Mansion, which is an animatronic that people love over at Disneyland. But it's going to come sometime in 2023 to Walt Disney World. So two Haunted Mansion things.
On Halloween?
Maybe. Who knows? Two very different Haunted Mansion things, but the Haunted Mansion movie and the Hatbox Ghost animatronic.
I
Heidi,
want to see the animatronic.
what do you think? Do you want me to pull it up here?
No, I don't want to interrupt.
No, but it's not interrupting. You can just kind of talk about it.
I've never seen this animatronic, which is why I'd like to see it. But I feel like I'm already choosing to pick the animatronic because Haunted Mansion at Disneyland looks so good. And like when they do like the NBC.
Yep, the overlay for sure. Yeah. Yep.
I'd love to see that. So
it's fair.
I feel like I have to say, oh wow, is that the animatronic?
So this is the animatronic. I'm gonna pull it. I think this is just like a drawing, maybe, or it's a still. But basically, how the animatronic works, if you've never seen it before, is that like on one angle there's no head there, and then like from a different angle, like his head goes in the box.
Oh.
So I don't know how they do that. I think it's a cool thing. People love the Hatbox Ghost animatronic. So it's cool that it's coming to Disney World. But I feel like, I don't know, like it's an animatronic, but I think it's kind of cool. It's apparently like people love it as much as they love like the Na'vi shaman. But I think that like the shaman's probably a bit more advanced, but the Hatbox Ghost is pretty cool. Nice. Stacy says, who are those people who love Indiana Jones? I don't know. I saw 3 people when the trailer came out on our stories who are talking about it. I don't know them personally, but they were excited about it. But like that's my statistic, is the 3 people on Instagram stories. So maybe not the most accurate. Stacy says, sounds like the Casper movie. Love the Casper movie. And the Hatbox Ghost because I liked that it was exclusive to Disneyland. And Manny says, didn't the old Hatbox Ghost keep breaking? Yes. Which one has to go?
I'm picking the
animatronic?
Yeah. No.
Oh, the movie.
Yes. I got confused.
Yeah.
I like the animatronic. I'm getting rid of the movie.
That's fair. So we're going to get rid of the Haunted Mansion movie, even though you haven't even seen a trailer or any info. We're going to get rid of it because you like the animatronic.
It's not going to be scary.
I don't know. Maybe like a bit spooky. Jamie Lee Curtis will be in it.
Really?
Who is, she's pretty cool. But I think for me, the movie can go because the animatronic will like be there long term. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just cool getting new park stuff. So we'll get rid of the movie, even though we've never seen a trailer or anything. Stacy says the movie has to go. And Manny says, I can't choose. They both intrigue me. There we go. That's good news. And the Gabby channel talking about Elemental says Elemental because I never watched it. There we go. The next things that we'll touch on are some Disney Plus stuff. Very briefly, because we're almost at our hour, but we'll kind of go over the hour. But Disney Plus, I'm going to skip over Star Wars only because Heidi doesn't watch it, and I haven't been like kind of keeping up with it. But if you want to leave any comments in the chat about Star Wars, you can. Basically, the rumors of stuff coming to Star Wars, the 2 confirmed things is Mandalorian Season 3, which comes out March 1st, and Ahsoka, which comes out late 2023. And then Skeleton Crew or The Acolyte, those are 2 other series that one of those will come out this year, is in the article that I read. But Mandalorian and Ahsoka, Heidi, you probably don't care for any of that stuff. I have to watch Mandalorian season 2 and Book of Boba Fett, because I feel like if I'm going to watch Mandalorian season 3 and Ahsoka, I have to be caught up. So hopefully I can get through those, but there's just so much other stuff to watch. So I know some hardcore Star Wars people, so you can leave your thoughts on any Star Wars stuff, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, any of that stuff. If you love it, don't like it, won't watch it, what your thoughts are. And we'll talk about one thing that I actually forgot to talk about on this page is the Figment meet and greet, which is coming to Epcot in late 2023. We got to wait a whole year almost for this Figment. And also good news for those that want the popcorn bucket, it's coming back for the Festival of the Arts. Yep. So you'll get to get the Figment popcorn bucket. Who knows?
Resellers are going to be sad about it.
I was going to say, who knows if it'll be a whole manium again, or if people, it's kind of just the market's too populated.
Not a big popcorn bucket person myself.
No, you don't love having a popcorn bucket.
I feel like it's just not practical.
The Gabby channel says, I can't pick. I love Haunted Mansion, but I think the movie has to go. I love the Haunted Mansion original movie with Eddie Murphy. So do I. Think it's great. Figment, where would you be at though? Kind of going back to that level of excitement, because I missed it.
I don't like. I like meeting
the fur characters
way better
than face characters. Yeah,
and I think Figment would be a funny one because I don't really get like he's just gonna be big.
But I'm intrigued if he'll be big, or if, because in the past they had like the guy that kind of holds like a little Figment, and he's like the dream finder. No, I don't think they're gonna do. I hope it's a big Figment,
fluffy guy that I can just
hug,
get a pic with.
So Figment meet and greet. Meet and greets. I love meet and greets. I love character interaction. So I'm at a 5 out of 5 for that. Figment's a fun one. Okay. We're going to round out Disney Plus with some Marvel and Disney stuff. So we're going to get into like a classic Disney brand and then Marvel. So I'm just going to throw out all of the Marvel projects, and you can pick your favorite or most I'm excited, and then one that has to go. Okay. Sound good, friends? We got that. So Secret Invasion is the first one to come out. It's a series in spring, and that'll follow Nick Fury and the Skrulls, which means that the Skrulls are in Captain Marvel. They can kind of take over, or make themselves look like people who they've seen before. So in that storyline, Skrulls could be impersonating Avengers and you wouldn't know it. It's going to be a whole thing with Nick Fury, very more serious than some of the other Marvel stuff that's come out lately. Loki season 2 will come out in the summer, as well as the Echo show, which was Maya Lopez, one of the villains sort of in Hawkeye. Ironheart will come out in fall of this year, which is Riri Williams from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Agatha Coven of Chaos will come out in the winter, and What If season 2 will come out as well in 2023, which is the animated Marvel series. So lots of Marvel stuff coming out as well, more shows than movies. I think I know which one you're most excited about, Heidi, but which one are you least excited about?
I'm least excited about What If.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say that one?
Yeah, I said What If, yeah.
As well as Loki, because I did not watch those.
No.
But I will give all the other ones opportunity, because I'm actually intrigued about all the other ones, because they're like new characters, and I like the characters in the movies that they were in, or the shows that they were in. So I'm interested to see their character development and see if I like them. But if I don't, I won't be watching them.
It's fair. Coven of Chaos is probably your favorite.
Yeah, that's the one I'm most.
Because it's off of WandaVision.
I'd like Wanda to be in it, but do you think she'll be in it?
I heard rumors. Maybe at the end of the season. Who knows?
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, Secret Invasion I think is a big one, because it's a big Marvel storyline. So I would say yes, just like Drew says, excited for Nick Fury, least excited for What If. I would say I'm most excited for Secret Invasion, closely followed by Coven of Chaos and Loki. And I'm least excited for Echo, because I don't really see how that fits into like the grand Marvel scheme of things. And I feel like,
what if she's on that team with like
Thunderbolts maybe later? I don't know. She hasn't been announced. Maybe she could be. I don't know. I think that it's cool how the actress is like deaf, and she plays that character who's also deaf. I think that's really, really cool. But I just think that she's not like a main character, and I don't really know if she'll be used much moving forward. So for me, it's the least exciting. I liked What If. I liked kind of the storylines. Yeah, but I'm super excited for the other 4. Secret Invasion, Loki, Ironheart, and Covenant of Chaos are all like way up there. I'm super excited. Manny says that she's also excited for Ironheart. And Alexis says, I'm most excited about Loki season 2 and least excited about What If. So What If isn't hitting for people.
No.
We're going to talk about some Disney stuff now. And Disney in 2023 on Disney Plus will have 2 series, 1 special series, and a movie. These are what have been announced. Disney Tiana and Disney Moana will be 2 series coming to Disney Plus. They'll take place after the movies Moana and Princess and the Frog. And they'll be in the animation style that the movies were in. So Tiana's series will be kind of that 2D animation, and then Moana, obviously, that 3D animation. Which of those would you be most excited about? Do you think Tiana or Moana, or both of them are kind of like pretty cool to you?
Both of them are pretty cool to me, but we haven't really watched any of those kind of series because we
No.
didn't even watch the Zootopia one, or
No.
we watched
Baymax.
a little bit of the Baymax one. I
So-
like the one that we watched of the Baymax.
Yeah, so
But
both of
there's
these,
just
though,
so much going on.
so much going on. These will both be long episode series, whereas Baymax and Zootopia were kind of like shorts.
Yeah, but even that was too much for me to catch
But
up
I'm
with.
saying that these will be actual, like probably 20 to 30
So
minute
like the Tangled
episodes.
one,
Yes.
but I didn't watch that either.
No. So Tiana and Moana. I'm excited for both.
Yeah.
I love Princess and
gonna
the
watch
Frog. 100%. I'm
I
going to
don't
watch
think
them.
I'm gonna watch them unless it's
I'm going to watch
once
them.
I'm done school.
I am so excited about that. So Tiana,
Another
I'm so
Life.
excited. Another Life, you can watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's lots of content, lots of things to watch.
How do you keep up with
hard.
everything?
It's hard.
It's very
It's
hard.
very hard. Moana
They're
will be
just
cool.
Releasing stuff.
I hope that Maui's in
Just
it
take it one
because
step at a
Maui's one of
time.
my favorite characters. So we'll see. The other things to Disney Plus. Oh, I'll go to this first. Manny says, "Oh, both my favorite princesses can't choose." And Gabby is talking about what's the event called? It sounds fun. I've always wanted to go to those. I'm not too sure what event you're talking about, Gabby, but maybe if you're catching up, you can let us know. The next thing is a special series that they are making with another studio in Nigeria, I think, and it's called Iwaju. And it's going to be like an animated series. There's like a little kind of like salamander that looks like Bruni and some other characters. It's kind of going to be cool.
Did I see the commercial for it?
They haven't like released anything, just like some still pictures. I'll show you after the live because I don't want to try to pull it up now.
No
or I guess I can. Why not?
Okay.
For people that don't know, because I think it's
I'm
a
not
cool.
up to date on all this stuff.
It's a cool concept. And I'm excited. This is the one thing that they showed.
Oh,
so
I like that little salamander.
Yeah, I think it's going to be cool.
It's a series.
Yes, it'll be a Disney Plus series, which is cool. I feel like anything
that literally is Bruno.
It is Bruni.
I mean
Bruno.
Oh my gosh, I need to go to bed.
You need to go to bed. Bruni, yes. But this is what it's going to look like. So I'll just pull it up here for those who don't know. This is going to be like one of the stills from the series. I think it looks cool. It kind of gives me like Black Panther.
Literally it is related to Bruni. He has the same markings.
But he's kind of bigger, I think. Bruni's like very little.
But it could just be up closer.
This guy's like an iguana or like a lizard or something. But it looks cute. I think it's cool how Disney's doing this with another studio. You can see, I think it's called Kugali. And it's the first time that Disney has ever done something with another animation studio.
That's interesting.
So pretty cool, pretty interesting. That is coming this year as well. Caitlin says as well, it's getting to be too much. I'm excited for Tiana, but I feel you, Heidi. I don't know how to keep up. That's fair.
It's a lot.
And it literally is Bruni. It does look like Bruni. And the last thing is Peter Pan and Wendy, which is a new movie coming to Disney Plus, and it'll kind of be a full-blown Peter Pan and Wendy movie.
Live
action, yeah.
Oh, who's playing that?
They're
Did
like,
they say that?
Yeah, they're like younger kids. Like I don't know them. And then Captain Hook.
Like not controversy. Wasn't there like people were trying to guess who it was going to be?
Yeah, Captain Hook is played by Jude Law, who you would know him if you saw him. He's like a sort of bigger name guy. But that will be also coming in 2023. And then we'll round this out with two last things because I think that they're pretty cool. Manny says Bob is definitely trying to keep those Disney Plus dollars, and I'm all for it. Yes, he is. You gotta combat the churn.
Gotta keep the content coming.
The churn. I just hope that they don't sacrifice the movies and like movie theaters because
that's what I like.
That's one thing that I wanted to touch on is that seeing a movie in a movie theater, there's nothing like it. I know some people don't like to go to the movies anymore. And since COVID, or they like never liked that before, or you just like to watch stuff on streaming, but there's nothing like being in a theater.
I like don't like watching movies like at home.
Like a big movie or just anything?
Really, like anything. Do you never notice that like I don't really want to watch a movie? Because it's like if I want to watch a movie, like I feel like I have to go to the theater and it's like an event. Whereas like it's hard for me to just like get in the mood to watch.
Well, and there's also certain movies like I couldn't imagine seeing Avatar not in a theater.
Yeah,
it was just incredible.
So good.
Caitlin says, so excited for the Peter Pan movie. Jude Law is lovely looking. There you go. She's excited for some Captain Hook. I'll pull him up after. And Gabby says the meet and greet. Oh, the Figment one. That'll be late 2023. Late 2023 for Figment. Okay, the last two things is Destination D23 is coming to Walt Disney World, and this is what they do on the off year of D23 Expo. They do this at the Contemporary at Disney World, and it'll be September 8th to 10th. And this is kind of, they talk about Disney World stuff. So, and some other things. People think this could be big because they didn't really announce any park stuff for Disney World at D23. So there could be some juicy stuff here. So this will be in September. It'll be a whole thing at the Contemporary. It's kind of like a mini D23 Expo. But
at Walt Disney World?
Yeah, it's just not as big. It's like very small.
No, in September.
September. Very small scale. Josh Demaro will come out and talk about park stuff. Like it's kind of like that thing, but it's just not like they're not going to talk about movies. Year? Yeah, or just like new updates to come. It's kind of like a small little break event when they don't do D23 Expo.
Okay, they always do this?
Yes. So this will be cool. I'm excited. Hopefully they'll announce new park stuff. People think that they could announce if those blue sky concepts of Moana, Zootopia to Animal Kingdom, and like Encanto, Coco villains, all that stuff, if that stuff's true or what they're going to do, because they didn't really announce too much for Disney World at D23 Expo. So that's also coming. And to round out Disney in 2023 is the Disney Wish movie, which comes out at the end of the year. And this will be a movie talking about the wishing star's origin. So the wishing star, that characters like Tiana and in Pinocchio, and like that star that they make a wish on, where does that come from and why is it a wishing star? Which I think is so cool. And there'll be a new character who has like songs. She's kind of like a princess, but not. And she'll have some songs, and there's some other little characters. I don't know. I should pull up after, but it'll have a mix of 3D and 2D animation, and it'll explore the origins of the wishing star and why characters in other movies,
I hope it's good,
wish on a star. I think it's going to be excellent. That to me is like, I
love that. It's like going to be in the movie theater.
Yeah, and this will be the movie that will commemorate Disney's 100 Years of Wonder. I'm gonna cry. It'll be at the end of the year. I think that is incredible. I absolutely love that. Why? What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when you wish upon
seriously, like that's what I'm saying. This is the concept art.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this.
So I can pull it up for those that don't know. Goat. Little goat is cute. We'll pull it up for those who are watching here in the stream. And you can see, I think that the voice of this character, I forget what movie she's from, maybe like In the Heights or something. She's like, she sang a song at D23 Expo, but here it is. It just looks so cute. That goat looks so cute. He's wearing like little pajamas or like a little outfit. Yeah. He is cute. And like the star, I've always been like fascinated with like that, like how characters like wish on a star. I think it's so beautiful. And I think that we like in our lifetime have like once in our life, you've wished on a star for sure. You've like thought about it. So I just think that is beautiful. I think it's so cool. Manny says 2023 is a good year coming. We have 4 trips planned and many weekends perks are living 3 hours away. That is incredible, Manny. So happy for you. And so good. And Caitlin says, this looks so cute. OMG. Seriously, I feel like this will be one that will bring a tear to your eye. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's going to be in the theater crying. Because it just looks so cute. It looks beautiful. And I think how they described it of like the wishing star, like origin, where it came from, I think is just beautiful. So those are all, thanks for bearing with us, of the major announcements coming to Disney World / Disneyland / Disney Marvel Star Wars, general stuff in the year 2023. And we're excited about lots of them. now to end the stream, we're going to talk about 2023 for ourselves. And you guys can share goals as well in the chat, or things coming up this year that you're excited about, or things you're trying to focus on for this year. We'll talk about ourselves, our channel, and we'll kind of hear what you guys have to say as well. Do you want to go first?
No.
Okay, I'll go first. For me, I have a lot of goals this year. And we'll talk about like our channel stuff after. But for me, I want to get into better shape, just like totally healthy. I had like a little scare last year going to the hospital, for those who know that whole thing. And for me, I just want to be healthy. And there's no kind of goal for me getting to a weight right now. I just want to get in a good routine. I've been doing that so far, of going to the gym and eating better. The big one for me is getting more sleep. So for me, I just want to get in a better routine of taking care of myself. I think that we a lot of times let life get in the way, and we're so busy that we kind of forget about ourselves and don't leave time for ourselves. So for me, that's a big one. What about you?
Okay. I have a few different ones.
Yep.
So are we going back and forth? Or
sure.
are we sharing?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we'll just kind of talk off it.
Okay. One of mine is working on my mornings, because I'm a person who, when I wake up in the morning, I get a little bit nervous about the day. So I just have to change my mindset, which I've been working on, of like being excited for the day. And so the ways that I help with that is like get out of bed right away and make sure that I eat something, or exercise in the morning, or just like sit there out of bed instead of just sitting in bed until I have to go. So it's doing that. So I've been working on that.
And you're doing great so far with it,
Yeah.
I have to say. Another one of mine is to get accepted into the Disney Cultural Exchange Program, which for those who do not know, I have applied for that program. That's basically the college program equivalent for international students, because we're in Canada, for those that don't know. So for me, I have an interview and I'm excited about it. There's been a quick turnaround of like applying in December, hearing about like a role checklist last week, or like this week, I guess. And then a day later, like having to schedule the interview. So my interview is this week, and I'm excited. It's in person. I think it's going to be great. I'm like fingers crossed. And if I get accepted, I will be working at Walt Disney World for the summer, which is so great. And I'll be there from May to August. It'll be, I don't know. I could be doing anything from character attendant, attractions, merchandise. Those are my top 3, to other roles. We shall see what happens. But that is a big thing for me. It's been a dream for years. And I finally get to hopefully be one step closer to doing it. Bella Swan, hello and welcome. Is that from Twilight, that name? Do I recognize that name? Are you from Twilight? Maybe. Kyrus Drew says, woohoo, good luck. And Manny says, Epcot, here he comes. Maybe at Epcot. Who knows where I'll be? Hopefully, Canada. This will be for people who do cultural representative. They're at the Canada Pavilion. I will be somewhere else.
Well, wherever they put you.
Yes, they leave that for the super qualified people that are there for the whole year. But that's a big thing for me. Do you have anything else?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
My other ones have to do with school. It's not really like a certain particular goal. None of my things are really like, oh, I have to achieve this. It's more so my mindset towards school, which I've been really I've been doing that last year, but I just want to continue it into my whole year, is like having a holistic approach to school and not being worried about it, being excited about it. And I am excited about it. So I'm happy, and just continuing with that and taking it day by day so I don't get overwhelmed. So woo, go me.
We're doing great. So yeah, hopefully all of your goals or things, I know that like every year, like people do this, we have goals, but I hope that we can all maybe help each other stick to it. And if you ever need anybody to kind of help you stick to it, just like send us a message if you're going through anything or whatever. We're always here to talk. So just like feel free to reach out, because we're all in this all together. It's been a crazy last few years. And I think to kind of come out of those years and have new goals and try to kind of be better, I think will be great. So Stacy says, good for you, Heidi. I have the same anxieties. Take care of yourselves, and best of luck, Brandon. Thank you. You are so sweet. And in terms of our YouTube channel, we'll talk about in a second, videos to come. I made like a little thing to kind of lay them out. But for us, obviously with school, we kind of had to find a balance of both of us being in school and trying to film videos, edit videos, and we couldn't really always stick to that 2 videos a week. So we're going to try to, because I think now we have more content coming here in the new year. It may be like a video on a Monday and then a live stream on a Saturday. That'll probably be some weeks. And then sometimes there'll be like a Monday, Friday, but we do have lots planned. Live streams are important. We love doing them. We have so much fun. We have lots of ideas for live streams. And this year, which we'll talk about here, we're going to go back to having new people and new faces come to the live stream and be guests, as well as the old favorites like Caitlin and Austin and Haley and Tommy, our besties, coming back onto the channel for the live streams. But as well, we'll have other people who will come on, and we'll kind of get back to like asking questions and playing little games with those people, mixed in with kind of like the Disney info / rankings and different things. So that's fun. We have one of those coming up hopefully this month. I'm just waiting to hear back, which will be fun and exciting. There'll be some cast members at Disney, which is pretty cool.
Really fun.
Really, really fun. So hopefully they'll come on very soon. But we'll kind of get back to that, which is fun. Those live streams are fun. And then we'll kind of mix those in. We try to do at least 2 live streams a month. Hopefully we'll do more than that. Heidi sometimes isn't free, so sometimes it could be me and a guest, or both of us and a guest, or just both of us. But we love live streams. I think that they're fun videos to connect with you guys, and we just have so much fun. Manny says, extremely proud of both of you. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. But then for us, we're going to do the stuff that we always do. Of course, we always sometimes get Disney stuff, and we got to do a haul and that kind of stuff. But we're also going to document my cultural exchange program journey and do some vlogs on that and the interview process. And if I get accepted, and talking about that. And if I do get accepted in the summer of 2023, lots of vlogs from Disney World as a cast member will be coming.
Living vicariously through them.
So I'm manifesting that out into the world, because I hope that happens. And
maybe I'll do my own vlogs.
There you go. You could.
I'll just invite Caitlin and Austin to come over and film a vlog with me.
There you go. So hopefully you'll be able to put up with just me sometimes in videos.
Yes.
At Disney World. But while I'm there, if I do get accepted, we'll still have videos with me and Heidi. We'll still try to go live sometimes from Disney World. We'll do that stuff.
And then I will hopefully.
And then, yes.
I'm going on a trip.
I was going to say.
Even if you're not there, I'll go by myself because I have 2 weeks off.
Yep. And then to end off August, we're hopefully going to do
traveling vlog and my vlogs.
We're going to do a Disney World trip. When I'm done working there, we'll do a little stay together. Of course, we're just like manifesting this out. It's not confirmed, but
we're like,
you got to put it out in the universe to make it happen.
Good energy.
You got to make it happen. So that's hopefully coming. And yes, Caitlin says you can always invite us over. And the Gabby channel.
You guys can just come live with me actually.
Move to Hamilton and drive all the way to Barrie and stuff for work. I'm pulling this up. The Gabby channel says my 2023 goals is to eat more healthy and lose weight, be more positive and not so negative. Go to a meet and greet and go to more concert tours, meet new people and make new friends. That's so awesome. Nice. Amazing goals. I love it so much. Stacy says, Heidi, you won't move to Florida even if temporarily?
I would love to do that. If I had a program that I could do that, we could have both done it. But my program's 24 months straight, and the only breaks I get is never
Christmas and end of August.
Christmas and August, and I get a reading week for some reason in March. For a week. So unfortunately, I will be here doing school in the months of the summer. But that's okay because Brandon's gonna be living his dream, and I'm so happy for him if he gets it, which hopefully he does.
we're just manifesting, but hopefully, So to come from us will be all the usual stuff: pin unboxings, pin mail, live streams, vlogs from Disney if we go to Disney in August, like together. Cultural exchange program stuff. Because like I want to document that journey. I want to share it with people because there's not many videos out on YouTube for like the exchange program. There's lots of college program stuff, but not too much. So for me, I think I have a unique perspective where I'm a bit older, like I'm doing it now. So I kind of want to bring a different perspective, like in my point of view from the program. So I'm excited about it. And hopefully you are all excited about this new year on our channel. We couldn't do this without all of you because you just always stick by us and support us and come out to live streams and watch our videos and just are always honestly like kind is the best way to put it. I think that we've kind of had a good little YouTube community family here of people who we're just so lucky to have in our corner and as a part of our little Disney family. So we just appreciate everybody so much. The Gabby channel says, hope you guys accomplish your goals. Happy to be your guys for on YouTube.
That's so sweet.
Yes, we're so happy to be all of your friends as well. This is what you can look forward to within the next like few weeks, I would say, or this month, let's say. New videos. So what we got for Christmas, do you guys want to see that? Or is that kind of old news now that Christmas is over? We waited because we came back from Christmas.
Now we've been busy.
And then we've been busy, but we have lots of cool stuff.
Sitting here.
All of our stuff sitting out. Would you want to see?
If not, no worries.
Yes.
Don't take offense.
No. Do you want to see all the stuff that we got? Just the Disney stuff? Or not at all? Because I don't know. We didn't know if it's kind of like old news now, but we did get some cool, fun stuff that would be cool to show. But we just don't know if that's kind of like redundant now to show that stuff. We also have a vlog from Canada's Wonderland Winterfest. So we went to that park on one of the last days of Winterfest. And we got to see.
And we got rained on.
Yeah, yes, it got rained on, but like still super fun.
Really fun.
We had so much fun. For those that don't know, Canada's Wonderland is like pretty much one of the only like amusement theme parks in Canada. It's probably the biggest one. And they do a Winterfest for Christmas time where it's like holiday stuff. And it was really great. Like there's live shows, music, rides, cool food. We had a great time. So that vlog will be coming this week, actually, as well as the what we got for Christmas. And then the Disney Cultural Exchange Program interview process / vlog. I'm going to vlog my interview day as much as I can, obviously, because I probably can't vlog too much in the actual presentation and building. I know for sure I can't vlog the interview, but I'll talk about like the questions that they asked me, kind of what the process was like, and show you like the stages of me doing my application and filling out stuff like for the interview, the role checklist. I've been vlogging all of that stuff to share that. We're also going to do our 3,000 subscriber YouTube giveaway, which we hit last year at the end of the year, but we're going to do it now. We have to open a package from a small shop, and it will be that we are going to give away an item from that small shop. So we're gonna pay for that item from that small shop. It'll be fun. We love it. It's gonna be so cool, and hopefully you will all love that as well. And then we have 2 live streams ranking Magic Kingdom. I don't know if we'll do it all in one or 2 separate, but we have to finish the park ranking. So those will be this month or February, as well as hopefully a live stream, like I said, with some cast members from Disney. But this is kind of what's coming this month and into February. So hopefully these interest you, or at least one of these interests you. Stacy says, and we appreciate you. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. Kiers Drew says, I love what you get for Christmas videos. There we go. I know people do. I like watching them. I like to see what people get. I think it's fun. So we will do that, and we will show that stuff. And again, these are the videos to come. So hopefully there's some exciting stuff there for you. If you're just joining the stream now or watching it back later, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And hopefully you can give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new, consider subscribing. We go live often. We post videos. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. Authentic. My throat is still sore also, by the way.
Yeah.
For those who haven't who have been around, like 3 weeks ago, my throat was sore and it's still sore.
And mine, I got
and you just started
when I started school. So.
Yeah. So that's fun. But yes, those are what's to come. We're so excited that we could kick off the new year this way, and we just appreciate you all so much. So if you're not following us, be sure to follow us on Instagram at SunnyTimes2, because we're going to post updates there for when videos come out. Of course, you can turn on notifications, and I will do a little mini TikTok vlog, I think, of my interview day. I think it'll be fun. We also post on TikTok as of lately a little bit. Want to get into more of that as well, but there'll be a vlog on YouTube with the whole process, and then just a little mini vlog of the interview day. So that's what's to come. We appreciate you for hanging out, playing the games with us. Hopefully you had some fun on a Saturday night, because I know that we did. And hopefully when you see us next, well, you won't, because this week will still be this Christmas background, actually. But after that, hopefully a new background to start the new year as we move on into February. So The Gabby channel says, yes, do what you got for Christmas. There we go. So it's been decided. Megan says, you guys are awesome. Excited to see what this year will bring for you both. Thank you, Megan, and welcome in. And we just appreciate you so much. So we love you all very much. We appreciate you all so much. And thank you for always sticking with us, hanging out here tonight with us. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you'll check out our video on Monday, which is what we got for Christmas. Yep. Which will be exciting. Or the vlog. Which one's going to be first?
I don't know.
Not too sure. One of the two. What we got for Christmas or the Wonderland Winterfest vlog. But we'll see ya on Monday.
And remember, it's always sunny.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Dun, 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 dun.